going to talk about Queen Latifah movies. We're just going to go through a list of them. Obviously, she has a lot of movies. I hadn't seen all of them, but I always love Queen Latifah movies. I think she's one of the best, actors to do it. Especially her coming off of being a rapper and then jumping straight into living single. I think that was her first gig. Don't quote me. But she just did so good. You wouldn't even be able to tell, she wasn't doing that forever. It's just like Joan, when she came in a girlfriend, she wouldn't even know she wasn't really acting like that before then. That was her first, breakout role. Just I think Queen Latifah, her first breakout role was living single, and she just did such a good job. So I'm just going to go in order. I Googled them, so we're just going to go in order or what I've seen. So The Last Holiday, I really like The Last Holiday. I like the concept of it. LL Cool J was her love interest in it. She played a hard-working woman that, was working and saving. She wasn't doing nothing else really with her life. She was working and saving, but she loved, food and, cuisine, and that was, her passion, what she really loved, right? So I wanted to get a rundown of the movie. She went, a doctor told her, hey, if you haven't seen these, it's going to be spoiler. So I'm going to say what the movie is. The doctor told her, hey, she went to the doctor for something. I can't remember what. Then the doctor told her, hey, basically, you don't have long to live. So she said, shoot, she says, I don't have long to live. I'm going to take my money and I'm going to go to this place. She traveled somewhere where they had the best cuisine, this food she wanted to try. So she went there and just had a blast. Everybody loved her. She just had a good time. She did all this adventurous stuff and just had a time eating the food and just spending her money. She had a time. And then she too, I think she played the lottery. Well, not played the lottery. She went to the casino or something, played the thing, I don't know what it's called, with the ball, and you spin it around, and the number, whatever number you pick, I think that's what she played, and she ended up winning. She dang, I'm about to pass away. Now my luck is at the peak, which is her luck probably would have been at the peak if she would have stopped living life so robotic, which is, I think, most people in America. You might have a savings, you might not, but you live life so robotic. Go to work, go home, and then you repeat, wash and repeat. Then you don't even live life. You need something to push you to live, which that's a good message. You need something to push you to live. The doctor, she could have sued him, I don't think they ever said that. She could have sued him, but he actually did something good for her because she actually went on to do stuff that she wouldn't have done otherwise. It really helped her. Even with LL Cool J, she ended up being with him too. She liked him, he liked her, but they both were scared to say anything. So yeah, that movie, it was a good message, and I thought it was really a really good storyline. This isn't a movie. I'm going to do movies, but since this is here, I'm just going to talk about it real quick. Equalizer. I love the Equalizer. I feel like black shows that be on channels 1 through 11, CBS, ABC, NBC, whatever, all them, they don't never really last long, but I really like the Equalizer. I really liked it. I thought it was a good story, a good storyline. I enjoyed it. People want to complain about it, but she came in the Equalizer, but they don't complain about Denzel, which is weird to me. He's older too. They don't complain about John Wick either. And Keanu Reeves is older too, but he's a little more youthful looking, I guess, versus physique and just how he overall looks. But sure, he old too. I mean, what's the issue? People don't be complaining about. They just complain as a woman, but I don't feel like they playing with this man. I thought she did a good job. They had a good run. It eventually got canceled, but I thought they had to do around, especially for, I said, a black show, one of them shows. That don't usually be lasting. It usually be getting canceled pretty early on, unless you have a white Cody. It gets canceled pretty early on. I thought the cast is pretty diverse. I thought it was pretty good. It's been coming on more lately. It's one of them things. It's probably gonna be everybody hates Chris. It's gonna be more like that. I feel like when it was on, people wasn't really watching it, but then when it got canceled, we start seeing the reruns. We start watching it. I feel like it's gonna be like that now. It's on a lot. I've been seeing the Equalizer on certain channels and stuff, so it's probably gonna be like that. When I'm saying people that ain't a really good show. Why I watch it is probably gonna be one of those. I'm not gonna really talk about Set It Off that much. I thought she did a good job. Can Set It Off, but I don't really love Set It Off, because I don't really love movies like that, Men in Society, Boys. I don't really like trauma. There's just too much trauma in the movie for me personally. Actual trauma. It's cool to watch fiction trauma that ain't super close to home with that stuff. It was too traumatizing for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was too traumatizing for me, so I don't really love it. But I thought she did a good job. I thought, like all the actors, it was Goodbye, Jada Pinkett. I always forget the other lady name, but she's been in a lot of stuff. But The Diary of a Married Woman, she was in Bait with Jamie Foxx. I always forget her name. But I don't have much to say on it because I don't really love the movie. Like, I've seen it back in the day, but I don't really watch it today. I've seen The Last Holiday probably within the last few years. I watched that. And Equalizer just went off, so I watched that as well. Taxi. I love Taxi. I watched Taxi a few times. I haven't watched it in a minute now. I used to love Taxi. I think it's funny. It's her and what's the dude? That's not Jimmy Kimmel. What dude is that? I don't know who the dude is, but it's like, I feel like he's a comedian. He's not a comedian. He be in comedic roles or do comedic stuff. I thought it was pretty funny. I liked it. I don't have much to say on it because I haven't seen it in a minute, but I really did like it. I've seen it a few times. I really, really love Beauty Shop. I feel like it's a spinoff of Barbershop. She was in Barbershop too. In her scene, I think she had a couple scenes in Barbershop, which were pretty good, that were funny. And I think it is a spinoff from it, which you don't really have a lot of movie spinoffs. You have TV spinoffs, but you don't really have a lot of movie spinoffs. Where it's a character in a movie that people like so much that they give another movie. But I really like Beauty Shop. I think it's so funny. I feel like I watched it like last year sometime. It's so funny to me. 150 that. I'll take 100,000. Take 100,000. She's like, girl, no, you get about, I can't remember what the price was, but you get about 10,000. I don't know if that was the price. I can't remember, but because she did the lady hair. First, the lady told her, like, we can't get on our own. Because after the dude, she quit because he was acting cuckoo for Coke Bucks. She quit. And it was just him trying to bring her down when she finally got her business because he was jealous. Although he had a successful salon. Like, yes, she took a couple of his clients because they liked her better. But for the most part, he had a pretty successful business, but now you're trying to take her down. You don't want to let her go. That's on you. But anyhow, that's just life again. Another life lesson was actual life. But I love Beauty Shop. Like I said, she was like 150,000 after she did the lady hair and makeup and stuff, because she was looking a little busted a little bit. So she did the lady hair and stuff in the bathroom, but then she's like, I'm gonna get you along. But then she didn't give her a lot, so she had to make do with what she had, and she made do with it. She the child got it going. And not Sherry Shepherd. I was confused. Sherry Shepherd and Freakity Freak. Cheryl Underwood. I'm dyslexic. It's the two S's, and then they both comedians. They be confused with. But Cheryl Underwood, she was funny into it. Talking about the cake, and then the two girls, Alexa and Mercedes. I don't know. The names some cars. She bought them. Maya, and it was from Girlfriends. Oh. The white girl from Clueless was in it. I think that's the white girl from Clueless. She was in it. It was just really good. Then the dude, they always say dudes that do her gay, but he wasn't gay. But he did want the white woman, but he wasn't gay. Like too, a lot of dudes that be in jail, if you want to make money, you either got to figure out how to do a tattoo or how to braid some hair. That is what it is. And people be thinking that's gay, but it's like, jail. When you went to jail, you got to figure it out. So since he did her, they thought he was gay. They was whatever. But I just think that it's so funny. Is it because I'm black? Because I'm black. Queen Latifah be really comedic. Like, she be bringing the funny in Is It Rose. Like, yeah, I know it's written for her, but like, you still have to bring it to life. Like, it just be very comedic. She would really be funny. Like, that movie is underrated funny, y'all. Yeah, obviously, it's coming from Barbershop, and Barbershop is hilarious. Like, the first couple is hilarious. So I feel like it's just funny. There's some other quotas in it, but them two I can think of right now. Take 100,000. Take 100,000. Girl, no, you ain't getting 100,000. But little JJ was in it too. I forgot about that. Him and the other dude, I can't remember, from the Tracy Morgan show. The little dude, I know they've been a while now, but I just can't think of their name right now. He and little JJ had this show, and I used to love too. He had the show. I think it was like Nickelodeon. Was it Nickelodeon? I don't remember which champ was, but I thought it was pretty good too. So it's like when you watch it back then, like they was on the come up, and then somewhere, I don't know, their career to the turn. I don't really know what happened, but they was in so much stuff on them skis, it just didn't keep going. But that was that. Obviously, Living Single good. I'm not gonna talk too much about that because I'll be talking all day about how good Living Single is. I feel like I love that she was a bigger black lead, but they never really talked about it. And also, I feel like she always got all the men and everything. Like, and she had a successful business. Like, she was a businesswoman. She was a businesswoman, beauty shop, and she was a businesswoman in that. And she, yeah, she had struggles because she didn't have much trying to make it work, but she always made it work, and I just love that. Coming from nothing and making it work, gotta love it. With a business. Yeah, I remember one time Morris Chestnut was on an episode and they all liked him and he had to choose and he ended up choosing her, but then I don't know why they did. They just let him to be in one episode. I thought he was maybe gonna be like Cal or Khaled, Overton friend, but like he was just in one episode. I thought they was gonna bring somebody else in, but he liked her, but then when she went on a date with him, he trying to ask her to try to split the deal, and I think he was just talking about himself. I don't remember. It was just a mess, but Girls Trip, I like Girls Trip. I think they said a 2 coming up. I think that thought it was pretty good. She's good with other women in shows. Like I said, Living Single, Girls Trip. Like she's really good at that. Obviously, Jada Pinkett, Regina Hall, and Tiffany Haddish. Girls Trip, it came out later on in life, so it wasn't like I don't seen it a bunch of times because, yeah. With newer movies that came out probably in the last 5 years, maybe a little more step I said it. Like, you don't really see them. You might see them once and then that's it. But with these other old ones, like I've said, I've seen them multiple times because it came out back in the day. So DVDs, VHSs, did just being on cable, you just end up watching it a whole bunch of times. Bringing Down the House is one of my favorite movies of hers. It's so funny. It got the dude in it from Pink Panther, which I love. And what else was he in? He's in a whole bunch of funny stuff. I don't know his name, but the dude in Pink Panther, he is so funny. And the movie is just so funny to me. It's a woman that, this is a spoiler, so sorry, but she pretty much got falsely accused in jail. She ended up breaking out, and then she chatted with him. He thought she was a white lady, but it was obviously her. But it was her in the background, but he obviously wasn't. He thought it was whoever was in the main picture, and she was chatting with him, and it had his daughter in it from Halloween Town back in the day. Disney movies back in the day. She was the main girl in Halloween Town. That was his daughter, but it was just so good. It's so funny. Like bringing Down the House is so funny. It's a creative idea. I ain't never seen a movie idea like that before. It's like she was falsely accused. Well, she was in jail for something that she didn't do. So she first of all, broke out of jail, which I don't know how she did it, but she broke out of jail and then communicated with him so he can help her, prove her innocent. It was just so good. Just everything about it was it's so good. It's so funny. It created one of the biggest, it's one of the best fight scenes in movie history. Her and that white lady fight in the bathroom. The white lady she was giving her a fight though. That's one of the best fights ever. Like that and Twilight, the last Twilight, the ending fighting that's one of the best fights ever. Like that her and that white lady fighting that's iconic. It's iconic. They was really going. Who else idea that was, but that in there is perfection. So she thought she was just gonna beat that white lady up, but that white lady said, "Nah, I do." I don't know what she said. Not Tybo. I don't know what she said, child, but she was getting with her. That was just so funny to me. Yeah, that movie is hilarious. Just Right. I love. It's another like rom-com, but starring a bigger woman. I don't love that. Common. They obviously was the better match, but Common went with why I can't think about the name right now. What the lady that was married to Robin Thicke. I'm gonna think of her name and her name. Paula Patton. He went with her, but she was pretending to be this person just so she can get him because she just wanted to reach man. And then as soon as he was down, she left him. But Queen Latifah was there the whole time. Although it was her job, she still was doing above and beyond what she had to do or was supposed to do. And it was kind of weird too, because I think that was her cousin, and Paula Patton was her cousin. I don't think Paula knew that Queen Latifah liked him, but it's like, he's coming. He was a professional basketball player. It's like, guess, but I guess she wasn't, just like, whatever. And then she ended up dating him, but I guess the cousin, dude, she really didn't want him, and her intentions were impure, so she probably didn't care that her cousin dated him because she knew her intentions were impure anyway, and she knew she probably was going to get another rich man, so it was like, whatever, but Queen Latifah shouldn't have dated him because he was wrong in that. Just one, you knew she was the better match for you from the beginning, but then how y'all was vibing even after that, and then the lady nephew, and Claire Enning, was his mother from the Cosby Show. You knew she left you when you was down, when you was injured, when she thought she wasn't gonna be able to play no more, and she thought she wasn't gonna be able to be like a basketball wife at the game. She left you, and then you gonna end up taking her back once Queen Latifah get you back to health. It's like, then you gonna play her to the side. So yeah, she shouldn't took him back, but you know, it's a movie, so sure, I get it. But it's what she's always in movies with good concepts and stuff. Like even Living Single was the blueprint for a lot of stuff. It's like she's like in a lot of good original movies. It don't be like this basic story. I've seen Mad Money, but I really don't remember it like that. I think it's a movie about women. Is it like a heist movie? I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I don't know. I can't really remember. I know she had a talk show. I didn't really watch that like that, but I don't really watch talk shows like that. I used to watch them back in the day, but it's no newer talk show that I'll watch. Like the last talk show I watched was Tyra Banks. Like actual watch for real. You know, I see clips and stuff from other people, but I don't really watch it like that. I didn't see Star. She was in the Star show. I didn't see that. I just seen clips of that, which the clips I seen was good. I don't know why I was watching clips and not the show, but neither here nor there. End of the Road, that's a newer one. I think that was on Netflix. I feel like it was good, but like I said, I only seen it one time. Her and Ludacris is in it, and I feel like it was like but I feel like they were like on a run from something. Like somebody was trying to unalive them or something, and they were just trying to like get away or something. Don't quote me on that either. Oh, Brown Sugar. I love Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar is one, like, I think it's the best black love story, but people talk about other, because loving basketball, because dudes love basketball, so that's the one they like the most. And then people talk about Love Jones because Nia Long and Lorenz Fate was just so beautiful, so it's kind of hard not for that to be a number one. It's my number one, although Brown Sugar is the better story. And she did so good in that Mos Def was in it. Ooh, that was a fine cast. Mos Def was in it. And then Tay Diggs, people talk about how funny he is. He's super funny in movies too. He's just hilarious. And then all them people together, it just really worked. And then him blacking her, he was talking about flutes, you know, enjoying that gun. I'm trying to talk to her, but she was like, "Child, do you want to go out?" He was acting all shy and stuff. Do you want to go out or what? Because what's going on? That movie is hilarious to me. And then when Tay Diggs was about to get married, but they had already kissed. Him and Sanaa Lathan had already kissed. Yeah, they was at his wedding. She's like, Queen Latifah was like, cause she's like, you know, anybody want to say something? Why do you think two shouldn't get married? And she's like, So that was us, and I like the cousin, but that's a really good movie. Hustle was good too, but like I said, I don't see Hustle once. I think it was also on Netflix. I feel like Queen Latifah broke the mother. I don't know why Adam Sandler got her, but he used to get like Drew Barrymore, or I can't think of the other lady right now. The lady that was in Friends. I didn't watch Friends, but he get them to a lot in movies. I don't know why. He ended up trying to get Queen people, but I loved it. I'm like, finally we see something different. We see somebody black. I thought it was good. Them being a couple, and then him, you know, being a basketball coach and helping this basketball player that was, I think, from out the country, I think, you know, get on pretty much. I thought that was a pretty good movie. She was in an episode of Fresh Prince, which is one of the most popular episodes. I see Freshman with her. I mean, you know what the episode was, where another good story where her and Will was like vibing and really got along, but he didn't look how he thought was socially acceptable, although he liked her and stuff like that, didn't it? She ended up knowing her worth and playing him to the side and being with somebody else at the dance, and then he wanted her back, and then, you know, all that. I love the Cookout. She was the cop in Cookout. I love like black movies like that, and like Soul Plane and all that. I like movies like that. Straight to DVD, pretty much black movies. I thought she did pretty good. I thought it was pretty funny. She was the cop in it, and she was like pretty much doing OD in her job. Mike Epps, Day Day, and Friday After Next. Top Flight. We something like them. No, you ain't. We something like them. You is not no cop. We something like them. Pretty much, she was taking her job OD serious. She was just really protecting the neighborhood, child. But it was hilarious though. House Party 2 is the worst house party. As far as like the three, those three, then 1 and 2. I love House Party. Like, she was like very woke, playing like a woke. I think she was Sydney cousin. Don't quote me. I think she was Sydney cousin. Yeah, she out with somebody cousin. I think she was Sydney cousin. Don't quote me, but I didn't like it. It was just the whole thing. Just like I said, but I feel like Kid and Play both should have been in school. I know why Play wasn't in school, but they should have made a way for Play to both be in school. Then it was the white dude in it that was his roommate. It was just very strange. And then him and Sydney pretty much went together the whole time. It was just very weird. I don't know why they did that. It's kind of like they just was throwing some stuff together. I don't know why they did it like that. It would have been better if they were just how they was open high school. Although we didn't really see them in high school, we just saw them at the party, and then stuff. Playing from there. At least if we would have saw them do like college and live in college life, how like Stomp the Yard is like a college movie or drama line, something like that. It should have been something like that, and they could have been throwing the on-campus parties or something. I don't know. It could have been so much better. They dropped the ball on it. They really had opportunity to do a good college movie, but when people talk about college movies, they don't really mention that one because it wasn't really good. Like I said, her character is supposed to be like I said, she was playing somebody woke, and then Sydney was trying to turn into somebody she really wasn't. Like she went to college and didn't have her own mind or something. I don't know what was going on. Then what was Shireen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really dropped the ball. Maybe she didn't want to be in it no more. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a story why she wasn't in it, but I'm like, they just really dropped the ball. Then it's like one of the movies Martin in, but people don't really talk about that one. I guess maybe because his role wasn't that big or what, but people don't really talk about that. Just like a Martin was in. I think that's pretty much it. There's other movies on here, but I don't really know about the other movies, or if I do, I can't think of her role in the movie.